Hello, welcome back to math. So what you're looking at is what we worked on yesterday. We worked on finding the perimeters, right? The distance around the outside of all those different shapes from the geoboard. We're going to keep working with these same shapes today in your workbook, but I would like for you to change to page 176. Where we're going to be working today. Now, I have been talking to you a lot about the difference between perimeter and area. Right? Area is the space inside. When we're finding areas is like painting or rugs, whatever is on the inside of it, and that gives us an answer with units squared. We solve that by multiplying the two sides, the length times the width, to get our answer of units squared. Yesterday we worked with perimeter, which is the distance around something. This is like a fence, a frame, the distance around something, or like around the track. You solve that by adding all four sides, or however many sides, together to get your answer. Today we're working with area. There's one more word that I keep using in this unit that I want to make sure that you know. And that's dimension. Dimension is the side length. We're going to call it side measurement because length, width, height. That's the number that's being used. This is a dimension. This is a dimension. So those side lengths or side measurements is what a dimension is. So here you're multiplying dimensions, here you're adding dimensions. I just realized I spelled that wrong. There you go. Dimensions. So, those are the two words you're going to hear today. Dimensions and area. So, yesterday we worked on finding the perimeter of those spaces. Today we're going to work on finding the area of those spaces. So, color pencils might be helpful. I'm going to use those different colored highlighters today. If you don't have either, using your pencil works fantastic. So, and my colors are probably not going to be the same as they were yesterday, but that's okay. So first thing I want you to do is to find the dimensions for this shape. The dimensions. What are the side lengths? Remember, this is 1. So pause here. Give me the side lengths, the dimensions for that shape. So, right, if we look here, this is 1, so 1/2. If I'm looking here, this is also 1/2. Now, just for good practice, let's find the perimeter. We'll put that down here at the bottom. What is the perimeter? So, 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2. 1 is 2 units. But, like I said, we are working with area today. The area. So, I haven't taught you how to multiply fractions yet. That is what this whole unit is about. So how can you figure out the area of this green space without knowing how to multiply fractions. Take a look at your entire board. Remember, this whole thing, equals 1. So how can you use what you know and what you see to figure out the area of this green space? Pause here, do a little thinking, put your pencil on the paper and try some things. Some things can you notice? I hope that you've tried something. So, here's what I notice. This whole thing is 1. If I continue this line and continue this line, I see there are 4 pieces of the whole and only 1 is colored in. Thinking back to our first fractions unit, that's 1/4. 1 out of the 4 I need to make a whole. So the area, 1/2 times 1/2 equals 1/4 units squared. Interesting. Let's do some more puzzling and some more looking. And in case you don't remember, this was shape C from yesterday. Let's take a look at another one. How about this one? Find me the dimensions for that rectangle. Dimensions, the side lengths. Again, I see 1/2, 1/2. I see 1, 2, 3, 1/4, 1/4. Again, today we're really focusing on area, but let's do a little bit of perimeter review because we can. Find me an equation and an answer for the perimeter of this figure. All right, so we have 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. Right, there's 1 and 2/4, 1.5 units. But today is not perimeter day. Today is area day. Again, haven't taught you how to multiply fractions, but you are very smart. How can you use what you see and what you know to figure out the area of the blue? Pause here, give it a shot. You know what? I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with the green C. I'm going to extend these lines out. If I keep going here, and I keep going there, first thing I notice, these pieces are not equal sizes. Therefore, they're not fractions. The fractions have to be equal size pieces. So how can I take what I have and make them all the same size? I need to do some more cutting. So I need to do like this and like this. Now, I've got some equal size pieces, and I've got one colored in. So what is the area of the blue figure? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one of them is colored in. So 1/2 times 1/4 equals 1/8. I'm going to highlight it because this is what we're focused on today. And yes, that was B. All right, come down to the next one here. How about this one? Find the dimensions for the orange figure. So if I'm looking, okay, I see 1/2. Ooh, that's not a very good 1/2. Let's try again. 1/2, 1/2, 1, 2, 3, 3/4, 3/4. Let's do a little bit of perimeter practice. So remember, this is 1. This is the one where I split this apart. So it's actually 2.5 units. But again, we're not focused on perimeter today. We're doing area. Now, we're going to have to do a little bit more thinking with this one, because I can't just extend the lines to make even pieces. Or can I? Pause here. What can you do to find me the area of the orange space? All right, so if I keep looking, right, extend the line here, extend the line there. I've got 2s and I've got 6s. That's not going to work. They have to be the same size. So I'm going to have to do some more cutting. And since this is colored, I'm going to bring my lines outside of the box. So now I've got equal size pieces. Fantastic. My pieces are either fully colored in or fully blank. Also very important with fractions. So 1/2 times 3/4 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 3/8. And that was A from yesterday. All right, next one over here. Let's do that one. Give me the dimensions. What are the side lengths? All right, so 1/4, 1/4, 1, 2, 3/4, 3/4. Do a little bit of perimeter practice. 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. If I look, these are the ones that go together, so this was 2 units. But alas, not what we're working on today. We are looking at area. I think that I want to move that out of the way. Shouldn't have put it there. Magic teacher tape. Area 1/4 times 3/4. Pause here. Use your smart brains. How can you figure out the area of the shaded pink space? All right, so, problem is, if I extend it out, right, there's 3, 3, 3, but this doesn't work. This would end up making some little boxes, so that's not going to work. I think we're gonna have to go like this. So how many squares are there all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there are 1, 2, 3 colored in. Oops. Units squared. You have to imagine units squared because it's too close to the edge. Units squared. And this, for those of you curious, was D from yesterday. Here we are. So, the only one that leaves us... Oh, you can't see yellow. That's right. Is this one. Find dimensions for that shape. So this is a square. 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Give me some perimeter review. One-fourth plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 1 unit. But maybe if I color in, it'll be easier. Let's try. Can you see that? Not really. So I guess we're gonna have to just go with some more blue. Okay. Find the area of the yellow. 1/4 times 1/4. So we're gonna have to do like we did for the earlier one. Split all these apart. Luckily, we just counted that. We know there's 16 of them. And this only has one colored in. 1/16. Alright, I have one more for you to try. And I'm going to do it in green. Find me the dimensions for that one. This one was not one we worked on yesterday. So if you're trying to look back, not going to work. But this one is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Find me the perimeter for this rectangle. One plus 1 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. Uh-oh. Equals 1, 2, and 2/4, or 2.5 units. Again, looking at area. So what is the area of that? I'm hoping that you noticed this is a row. So if I just do like this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. One of those colored in, 1/4. So hopefully your journal's closed. If not, that's okay. You can just watch mine. For your independent work today, you have some questions you need to answer. And it might be easier for you to answer them if you see all the areas put together. So 1/2 times 1/2 equals 1/4. That was for C. One half times 1/4 equals 1/8. One fourth times 3/4 equals 3/16. 1/4 times 1/4 equals 1/16. 1/2 times 3/4 equals 3/8. And then we'll just call the random one R. This was 1 times 1/4 equals 1/4 unit squared. Take a look at those 6 equations. You have 2 questions to answer in your assignment today. The first one is, what do you notice about the products? Remember, a product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So what do you notice about these products? Also, I want you to think about what happens when you're multiplying fractions and a whole number. So when I'm multiplying fractions together, what happens to the answer? Think about what happens when you multiply whole numbers together. What happens to the answer? Then for your independent work, once you've answered those 2 questions, you're going to pick any math game we've learned so far this year, and you're going to play it. Take a picture of the completed game board and turn it in. So you're going to pick any math game you want from this year so far and play that at least one time. Take a picture of that completed board along with the answers to the 2 questions for your independent work today. Good work. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Bye.